Welcome to this presentation, Informal Findings, Management Leadership Topics, Competencies through 2020. My name is Dr. Wealth, or Steve Hobbs, and I'm from wealthlearning.com. What follows are the informal research findings from my conversations with clients and vendors involved with management and leadership. I asked 8 people in early December 2013 this question: what do you suggest are the most important management leadership topics, curriculum, and/or competencies necessary through 2020, in general or aligned with your industry? They all answered in general. I asked the question for 3 reasons: to gain insights from colleagues about what each thought was important, because 2 I knew and had worked with before, 3 were occasional acquaintances, and 3 we met for the first time. The second reason was to gain confirmation or not of my answer to this question. It's helpful to gain perspectives from other practitioners about their suggestions and recommendations. Finally, to determine if a formal research project is necessary. And the answer was yes. Now, with the help of a university colleague and several practitioners scattered around the world, we are setting up a research inquiry into this topic. As to this presentation, I'm sharing my initial findings via a mind map. The video is meant to provide quick access to the topics and competencies where you pause and read the screen. I'll not use my fireside chat voice to go through each point. At the end of the video is a web page where you can download the mind map and the link to the free software I use to create the map. In that way, you can add, alter, or delete my notes. Also, the web page has a sign-up form so you can be kept up to date with the research project and findings. You will not be sold anything at any time or end up on a list for holiday excursions to the moon. The only emails you'll receive are related to 3 asks: to participate as a respondent, share the Access portal with others, and comment. So let's get started. Here's the title of the mind map: Managing Leading Topics and Competencies through 2020. And I'm going to go through 8 points with you. The first one is strategy, knowledge, or why. People responded from various perspectives, and you'll note that there's some that are bolded. Those are ones that have been mentioned twice. The non-bold have been mentioned only once. And remember, I will not be going through each piece, so make sure you pause and read the list. The next area is structure, skills, and the how. Again, here are the list of responses. You'll notice the 3 against educating approach. 3 people mentioned this point. This is about relationships with the self. It's your attitude. Again, here's the responses. Here's the relationships or attitude, connections with other people. There's a 6 against established connections with millennials. This is the top topic. There are 2 communication. The first is communication external. This is to do with customers and clients. The communication internal is to do with working inside the organization and the act of communicating inside. Next is resources, which is about the time, effort, and the money. There was a few responses here. Then there's administration, which is about the how, specific hows, and these were responses. The or before bed refers to ownership, accountability, responsibility, and bias, excuses, and denial. I'll end the video now with a reminder to access the mind map and sign up form through wealthlearning.com 2020-ML research. Thanks very much, and you take care.